You can have the best routines, the best supplements, and all the motivation in the world, but if your sleep sucks, none of it matters. Because once I fixed mine, everything changed. For most people, every morning starts the same way. The alarm goes off, they hit snooze a couple times, scroll for a bit, and tell themselves, I'll feel better after some coffee. But the truth is, they never really do. They drag themselves through the day, half focused, half awake, living in a weird fog between tired and wired. They try to push harder, more caffeine, more supplements, more productivity hacks, but nothing really sticks. And that's because they're fighting the wrong battle. The truth is, most people aren't unmotivated, they're just under recovered. They're trying to operate like high performers on low battery mode. And the crazy part, it's not that they're not sleeping enough. It's that their sleep has zero structure. Random bedtimes, blue light until midnight, energy drinks past 4 p.m. It's like you're trying to build a six pack while eating junk food. You're doing all the work, but you're sabotaging the results. So here's the truth. If you want better focus, discipline, and productivity, you don't need another morning routine. You need a night routine. Because your focus doesn't start when you wake up. It starts the night before. The first thing, and honestly, the foundation, is consistency. You need to wake up and go to bed at the same time every single day. Yes, even on the weekends. When you mess up your sleep schedule, your body's internal clock, the circadian rhythm, gets confused. Because once you miss sleep, you can't fully catch up on it. The damage has already been done in terms of performance and recovery. So pick a time that fits your life and commit to it. And here's a trick that helps me. Tell your friends and family that you're going to start going to bed early. This does two things. It creates accountability and it sets boundaries. So no one is going to start texting you at 1 a.m. asking you, are you still up? Next, you need to build a wind down routine. And this is the secret sauce. Most people have an alarm to wake up, but most people don't have an alarm to go to bed. Set a wind down alarm for about 30 to 60 minutes before your turn to bedtime. When this goes off, that's your cue. No more work, no more screens, just slow down. If you want to take it to the next level, invest in a small smart home setup. You can set your lights to dim gradually before bed and brighten in the morning to mimic the sunrise. This makes a huge difference. I actually set my phone to sleep focus mode, so all my notifications go silent, and I also set a shortcut that switches my screen to a reddish tint before bed. This is like a signal to my brain, hey, it's time to power down. One more thing that really changed the game for me, I never charge my phone in my bedroom. I leave it charging in my entryway or somewhere far away from my bed. It keeps me from scrolling at night and actually helps me disconnect. Never ever, ever get a 10-foot long charging cord so that you can go on your phone and scroll at night. I used to have one of those. Trust me, do not get those. Those are the worst things you can do. But anyway, but because of that, I actually use a real alarm clock. But specifically a sunrise alarm clock, which has a wind down alarm built into it and a sunrise alarm built into it. So it sets an alarm so that I have to get back in bed, and in the morning, 30 minutes before waking, it gradually brightens. And I also have my smart home setup, which also gradually brightens the whole house. I prefer this because I wake up naturally instead of getting jumped awake by my phone. Third is environment and temperature. This matters more than you think. Here's a simple but powerful. Cool yourself down before bed. The science here is that your core body temp needs to drop for you to fall asleep faster and deeper. Here's what I do. I take a hot shower about an hour before bed It sounds backwards, but it actually helps your body cool faster afterward. Then, drop your room temperature ideally between 65 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 22 degrees Celsius. I actually also have a mattress cooler if you really want to level up your game. The reason why I got one is because you spend a third of your life in bed, so why not invest in something that can make your sleep that much better? And for me so far, I really like it. I highly recommend it. Though I will be honest, it can be expensive. But if you can do it, total game changer for consistent deep sleep. You'll fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. So trust me, it works. Number 4, you want to manage your stimulants and light exposure. This is the part where most people ignore and then wonder why they can't fall asleep. You want to cut off caffeine at least 8 hours before bed. That means if you go to bed at 8, your last coffee should be no later than noon. I actually quit caffeine altogether. And yeah, it was a little crazy in the beginning, but now my energy is now way more stable instead of like this, I was before. Here's the other side of that. You want to get sunlight and warmth. Just 20 to 30 minutes of sunlight within an hour of waking up actually helps reset your circadian rhythm. It boosts your mood and helps your body know when it's time to rest later. Think of it like reinforcing your internal clock every morning. Finally, and this might sound weird, but it's powerful. Set mental and physical boundaries for your bedroom. Your bed should only be for sleep. No scrolling and no binging shows. The idea is you want your brain to associate your bed with rest and nothing else. Here's another weird tip that actually helped me shut my brain off at night. I tell myself I have two different versions of me: awake me and sleep me. Once my wind down starts, awake me is done for the day. Whatever problems exist, they're tomorrow's problems. And to make that easier, I actually keep some post-it notes by my bed so when I need it, I can write a quick to-do list or brain dump. That way my mind doesn't stay up by trying to solve a bunch of things. Now, getting good sleep isn't just about doing more. It's about doing less, but doing it intentionally. You don't have to buy a bunch of supplements or try any weird sleep hacks. Just pick a consistent bedtime, set a wind down routine, and protect your environment like it's safe. It's honestly the easiest habit you'll ever build and the one that will improve every aspect of your life. Your sleep sets the tone for everything: your focus, your energy, and your mood, and everything else. And if you're serious about leveling up your life, subscribe so you don't miss the next one.